Kraken. And so there's definitely no captain's agreement in this one, so there's no restrictions on the composition, which means we're kind of expecting a 4-tank first 4-tank composition. With probably something in the ballpark of double Colossus, Dreadnought, double Dreadnought, Raven, Overlord from like both teams, basically, right? I mean,
Yeah, probably. Maybe they try to switch Raven for an Arbiter.
that can work too. But oh, we do have this torpedo alley. It would have been nice to see some frigates, but I'm not sure either team actually wants to go into frigates. And hey, what do you know? It's double Colossus, double Dreadnought, double Overlord. So this is another popular. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's not double Overlord. It is Raven. Okay, Moo coming out with charges. Sub coming out with Plague, Admiral Nova coming out 4-3 Colossus, Saranja coming out 4-3 Colossus, Kraken coming out EMP, and OG Kush coming out charges. What do we have from the top blue team?
Uh, Something quite different. Uh, so, Hull on the Dreadnought. Only one Dreadnought. No, two Dreadnoughts.
Two
Then
dreads.
Obi-Wan with explosive charge. Two Siphons on the Overlords. 4-3-1 on the Colo. And Helveticano with rain missiles.
Yeah, okay, so Helveticano actually decided to go 3-tank composition. Colossus mid, D on both sides, and then the BC in the middle with the double Overlord for the sustained damage. Right, this could work out pretty okay. Like, you still have the stability of the double D and the Colossus. A little bit less pushing power in the early game in the mid, but with the BC, the lockdown as you go into mid game can be quite strong. And
It is the best energy denial for late game.
absolutely. And I mean, they're not getting pushed too hard here in the early game, right? I mean, the BC versus the Raven is doing all right, and yeah, actually they're getting a little bit of damage in on Zeb, trying to get those bio discharges in on Zeb because that is the only way they can deal damage without the plagues, right? It's kind of funny. And then Kush does cut in, and he's gonna get Gats in on Nox here. Nox could be in trouble. Nox is taking damage from both Gats and the Colossus missiles. No, actually the missiles are mistargeting on the other Overlord. But yeah, Severov is gonna get in and disengage. And now there's gonna be a big engagement here in the middle as both Dreadnoughts are on Admiral Nova with the BC missiles. The bio discharges are hitting as well. He's down to 4,500, 4,000, 3,000, but they're going to have to disengage here. And now there's going to be the turn on Nox once again. He's taking Saranja's 0.51, Nox's 0.61, so he does actually just manage to disengage through that. Seb could get a really big plague. Lands on both Silverwolf and Nox. That's going to be 2,400 damage between those two ships. And Obi-Wan is on fire. It looks like there's going to have to be a little bit of a back-off by Helveticano's team here. They can't stay here.
Yeah, Nox is burning too.
Thank you for the follow, Spam Shooter. And let's see. I mean, Severov is even not up on HP over OG Kush. He can't stay in this lane very easily over, so it's basically going to have to be a full back here by Helveticano's team, and the red team is going to take a little bit of an early game farm advantage as a result.
Well, eventually we'll have to go back, and that lead will probably be wiped out.
Yeah, this is exactly the thing, right, is that usually by the 5:30 mark you just want to go back anyway, like in a normal matchup, when you're not trying to get that 7-minute contain. You go back and then the score evenizes, but it's when they go back and get their ups, right? This is when a lot of big plays can occur.
Well, here they decided to go the safe way and retreat at the same time as the other was upgrading.
I'm not like missing something. Just yeah, how does Admiral Nova? Did he already like warp? go back and warp in somehow? How does he only have 53 farm? Or minerals right now? I don't know what happened there. But Saranja coming out with, I guess, just the constant shields. Admiral Nova coming out with just a rocket upgrade. Oh no, it must be speed. Yeah, he got some speed and then the constant shields. Mu coming out with 2 armor and bots. OG Kush coming out with 3 armor and bots. Kraken is at 350 energy and still normal EMP. And then Seb picked up Siphon energy. Or, yeah. 375 energy. So Helveticano picked up Scan. Plutarch Hardened Shield. Nox still on 350 energy with Siphon. Silverwolf with 325 energy and Plague and Siphon. Obi-Wan with still the charges, level 2 armor. No hull yet. And Severf did manage to pick up both hull and bots. And there's a push now on Nox. Nox down to 6,000. He's taking gas from OG Kush. Nox down to 2,500. 2,000.
This is a risky play here.
And Nox goes down to Kush's charges. Obi-Wan down to 6,000. Kush down to 6,000. Severf down to 7,000. There's a lot of damage all over the place here. Yeah, it looks like Severf is out of charges. Kush still has 4,000 life. He's going to have to switch targets now. Now they're on Admiral Nova. Nova down to 5,000. Now down to 4,000, and Severf is still out of charges. They're going to have to back off. Severf is down to 1,500. Obi-Wan down to 2,000. Severf is down to 600, 200. He's going to go down here. He breaks them off so that Obi-Wan theoretically can get away, but now they're on Silverwolf. Silverwolf goes down to charges. It's a bloodbath. Obi-Wan is up 1,500. Mu is coming in. He's going to have at least 1 more, possibly 2 more charges, and it looks like Obi-Wan just goes down. Plutarch goes down. And this is a sweep. Game 3 is going to go to Kraken's team. And so we will going into Game 4 here between Helveticano and Kraken in just a moment. Yeah, so the I'm not sure that you can say that was all comp. I mean, I think that there was a little bit of an overcommit in the pushback there, right? I mean, considering the dreads were out of charges, I think Severf.
I don't think they were expecting Kush's dive like this. It was kind of risky.
Yeah, I mean, Kush got a pretty clean kill in, and I think that when once they got their kill in response to the loss, right? They needed to just back off then.